Hey, hey, hey. Here we go.
Hello, welcome to the Just Us Show with yours truly, King Jacob, and with the co-host Queen Unique, and we have a special guest as well. So before we get started, we'll go ahead and let Queen Unique, tell you what the disclaimer is all about.
All right. Hey, y'all. So the disclaimer is this is not a part of the Unique Blessings nonprofit organization. We are here just being us tonight. You should grab your water like King Jacob, grab your wine like me. I don't know what's in Queen Kendra cup, but whatever's in her cup, grab that. Put them kids to bed. Saints, y'all go to bed. Church is tomorrow. Pray for us. We're gonna be here just being us. So back to you, King Jacob.
All right, appreciate it. So we have a special guest, Queen Kendra, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself and tell the audience a little about who she is and what she represents. So, Queen Kendra, you have the floor.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. My name is Kendra, but I'm formerly known as SurvivorQueen Kendra, meaning she fought the war millions of times and still look like royalty. I'm a CEO of a nonprofit organization of Kendra with Kindness Incorporation. Our mission is to give back to those who are in need. It takes a village to maintain a really healthy and happy community. Um, I got 3 kids. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. Stand up, stand up. And I got a lot in store for you. How you say it? Rededicated, surrender, and living my life over. Transition. That's all about me. That's what I'm here to talk to you about. Second chance,
All right, then.
basically.
That's right. You heard her first. She said she's ready to talk to you about her story. And so let's get into your story on how it got started. Now, the night's topic is, you know, uh, street hustler to community activist, how I survive. And so let's talk
Yes,
about,
sir.
earlier in your life, when you was a street hustler and how you got involved in those streets. So how was that for you when you first got involved? What made you want to get involved in the streets?
Um, Fast money, dropping out of school, getting pregnant at 15, running away from abuse from my father, and he mentally didn't ever get help, but the detective moved me to this neighborhood, Holly, North Carolina. I was told to abort my child, which he's now made it to the 12th grade, thankful because of me. I kept pushing. His life hasn't been easy as I was raising him, but I never gave up on him. I never had nobody take care of him. I appreciate the people that was there, but I always knew, like your mother said, when you lay down, you take care of him. You understand? So it was like fast money. Fast money. Um, his father went to prison trying to rob somebody because they took me in, their family, because I was told to abort my blessing, one of my blessings, that's now in 12th grade, running back Markel McKinney. But I just had to keep pushing, and I learned things about if you double this up, you'll make this. And if you go cook this up and you mix this up, it'll make this. So if you go take this, you can take care of this and this and this and this. So then I found myself addicted to them, like how they did it. I found myself like, keep going. Because I wasn't just thinking about me. I was thinking about the other kids in the neighborhood at all times. And I was thinking about their parents because even though I smoke weed, I hung around numerous people that did other drugs. So when you high, They might talk about you. But when you sober, I knew them people. And I knew them, and I knew I was going to take care of their kids and them and they and me. But how was I going to do this? Like, if I had $100, I'm not trying to brag. Like, if I only had $100, I probably they call me crazy. I used to give 50, 30 to somebody else. I didn't never pick on nobody's kids or their mother. I used to be like, man, I'm about to throw something on their porch. I'm about to leave this. Not to mention that I was getting the same benefits they was, but I was flipping everything. I flipped. We got addicted. People on drugs, but the money was addicting. So then I moved to Mount Holly, North Carolina. And what they say, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, like it was up. You know what I'm saying? The checks kept coming in. Everybody got a check. I mean, everybody ain't mama. I met old people like, nah, you ain't cooked that right. You gotta cook it like this. I showed other people how to cook. Not to mention when they was telling me my daddy did this, did that, I found myself coming up as I forgave my father. My family turned on me. Some of them like, why you forgive him for beating you? Excuse me, my daddy beat me, so I came to the hood. And because that's my father, it's like my grandma gave up on me back and forth. That's why I say we gotta inherit it. Something inherited, and chains have to be broken. You understand? Something's not out there. But I'm not even gonna get in there. But what made me sell drugs was to make it and help you make it. Not you, excuse me, them make it. And the EBT people that work every day still smoking, but they was hungry. They was hungry, and like I found, like I kept going. I mean, I'm talking about like 3-4 years of X pills, making I'm sure I ain't missed not $1 to feed my babies. I'm talking about not $1, and I wasn't talking about little goo-wop. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit. Then I found myself putting people on. Then I found myself taking people in. Then I found myself, hey, but you ain't got your rent money. You might need to get your rent money because you know your woman gonna kick you out. So I wasn't even having sex with the men. I was helping them make a way for their own self, for their family. And I found it like they linked. I found myself really forever a leader. I never followed, but I engaged in shit. Excuse me. I engaged in things to make their problem mine. So then I get spiritual, even in the dope game. God wouldn't put me nothing more on me I can bear. So I found myself, I always take it in somebody. You know, like the police letting people dogs loose on you. I'm the one nurturing them. Bell's bound to call me. This is your brother. My dementia ain't got no real brother. This is so-and-so. Bailing people out of jail. Somebody said I was so real that they wanted to put me in the blood, bring me home. And I'm like, for what? They were like, because you real. Shooter 31. I done seen all that. I done seen bars closed on my eyes. I left my one time. In the streets, that's why I don't call nobody my blood no more. My play brother of like 10 years, he got strung out. So that's why I got this name, SurvivorQueen. I was changing my life. I was going to church. I surrendered. I dropped on my knees. Now, you don't care. God don't care how many times you start over. But guess who will remember it more than anybody else? Them people watching you. They're looking at me. They didn't realize I was a seed. Okay? So I ain't going to get in there and you know, I'm talking too much. But one of my homeboys, they say everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. He stabbed me. Going to church, I got a call. Hey, you walking churches in the neighborhood? I said, yeah, what's up? Don't come. We about to pick you up. I'm like, we about to pick you up in the church. 9 Sundays. Why are you coming to pick me up 1 second away? I mentioned it was a man about to kill me. Saying, where she at? She got the dope. And we got an altercation the day before over some things like this. You hate and you was gonna rob me and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, gone. So he met me at the crossroad. You hear me? He met me there. Yeah. I I still was hard-headed. I was going. I was like, man, I don't know what the hell they talking about. I said, kids, get ready. My baby father even trying to change his life in the bathroom. It gave me chills taking him out. And anyway, I walk outside. I walk into the church. I turn around and see what's going on. And they got me in the back. I'm talking about head first. Head first on Easter Sunday. Head first. My kids at that screen store out loud of you not. My kids at the front. Mom! So my baby daddy, you know how you just getting off of toilet school? You don't know nothing. A man in the sight that you coming out to wash your hands. So you probably gonna do whatever. But his baby mama outside about to die. So he jumps off the porch. He said, you too. He get him too by the windpipe.
Wow.
That's why I say to this day, I've risen. It's so many people try to take me out over and over, and I done helped them, I done nurtured them, I done been there, I've been the shoulder to lean on, I've been the shoulder to cry. But at the end of the day, God won't put more on you than you can bear. So I think he chose me, and I know right now he chose me to lead and guide transition in front of them because they keep looking like God. You know how like they not physically, like she keeps saying. I done have so many hustles and things, but right now I got an incorporation, an LLC. Let me tell you how I got this. I want to tell you, I'm gonna slow down. The street life is not for everybody. And once I found out, y'all, even the dope boys, if y'all looking at me, y'all need the ethanol is killing people. And COVID, they don't give a fuck. They putting any and everything in this dope and this powder that you'll be amazed that I'm sitting here talking to you right now. My homie crib, I'm telling y'all, and people know me, and I hope to God find another chance, find another way. LLC can't get what I got. INC, I tell you how I got it. You know what I'm saying? God never put more on the more than you can bear. He don't. I promise you that. Because what God, everything somebody tried to took my life and in me and say, why the hell you so kind? Do you try to buy friends? Excuse me. No. Bruh, big straight forever. Big lost everything because of people. I swear to God. But when he came back standing tall, I'm about to have a family-free store, a kidney foundation. You know how they come to your house and pick them clothes up? We ship Dominican Republic, South Korea. We ship city, state to state. I put your neighborhood and bring anything you want. But no problem. You wouldn't even know it's me. He put me in the head, and it's hard in a corporation. I've been paying storage out my pocket for 2 years now. Because I care. I write, before I had a tax write-off, somebody watched me. And he watching me. I know it. He thought I had everything. I just named. He said, so wait. So you mean to tell me, let me see your bank statement. And I done had everything. I done had tax credit, STEM, all that. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. You hear me? I would go take my EBT card and fill up these food banks. You know how I can't get benefits now, Lord. I think I'm ready, but I was nervous. But anyway, you bless me, Lord, you told me. I lost houses, I lost cars, I lost friends, I lost men, I lost everything so much, but I gained so much more hope, peace, prosperity, blessings after blessings. But anyway, somebody thought I had everything I told you I had. He sent me to a board of directors where she looked at me, she said, babe, see that bank statement. You mean so how much you got now? I said $332. She was like, every time I did something, I done posted up in 10 cities. I got 2 U-Hauls. 2. And these non-profit people, they help me one day in their life. I got 2 people and I loaded the truck. Everybody 10 cities, I'm gonna be an ABC, NBC, WSOC. I'm coming for you, babies. I'm gonna help you too. They call me now. The 10 city, And I moved all them, the crates and all them, and I made a badge up, Lord forgive me. I spoke in existence kind of before I even got legit. I spoke. Because I love helping people. They call me stupid. Just like I took my son's birthday was today. And you called, make sure I was going to be here. I ended up taking 3 and I took 8. I spent $332 not bragging. It was mine. Mine. I got bills paid just like you next week. It's like, I know I'm gonna reap everything on some, but I don't do it to sow nothing. But I done sow so much that God gonna have me a store and everything too. He gonna give me, he gonna send me sponsors. He gonna send me charity money. He gonna send me because I love it. It makes my day. Like I put so much stuff outside. The church let me use their parking lot. They done load the whole payment of a donation like it's good. I said, no, I gotta get a free stuff, baby. My store's full. But every week and every month I give away. I got my Jeep, and they be like, girl, you be holding on. My air went out, I'm still pushing, I'm still helping y'all. Like, but anyway, let me get back. I will get off on subject. I went to the board of directors. She was like, I said, so sit me. She said, baby, quit spending your money. It's over. And congratulations to you. You are a laborer. You're not a laborer. She said, who are you? Who do you think you are in the Bible? I said, Sarah or Mary. Oh, Lord. We've been doing from night. Joy comes in the morning, y'all. Sometimes they say, you cool to be around. You cool to be around. You sweet girl. You just don't know to have, baby, to keep these tears for my kids and for my strength to keep going on. And I go on not for me, but for people. You see my name. I got my own clothing line. That's the only one I got LLC. It's SurvivorQueen. She fought the war millions of times and still look like royalty. Everything I really wear is purple. Purple. Yeah, but purple. The men's mean, even though me and my fiance not together, but so it's still worldwide. What he been through didn't break him. Was God gonna send him, definitely gonna make him. So when I got my incorporation, I put my kids on him. They sell strawberry lemonade, crop pieces everywhere I go. It's loaded up in the trunk. When I say we went to Longhorn, Chili's, everything like, nah. We got it down pat. We better than them. We ship everywhere. And that's their money. They pay for tutoring. I don't have to sell drugs no more. God knows that. When I was selling drugs, and I know they got a check every month, or they got paid on Friday, they were sneaking from their mama and their cousins and their daddy and their fiance. I said, man, you gotta sit right here real quick. Like, hey, bro. I used to take baths. I used to cover them up and feed them. I used to pile people up in the room. That's my dream. I have to end this somehow. Y'all selling dope. I would help y'all get an LLC. What do you like to do? Somebody said, this ain't shit. You got a corporation. How you gonna quit your job? Don't worry about me, baby. You ain't never worry about me till the day. Don't worry about me. I'm worried about you, and I'm still gonna worry about you. God knows my heart. I might be in some people's business. I don't call around, but I get in stuff because people comment. I just like, oh, I ain't gonna say their name, but I'm gonna leave something on their post. I'm gonna inbox them. You talking about it? I'll be done sent you a voicemail and pray for you. I'm not them. I'm gonna come up with a logo. I ain't them. DEM. Them and them is two different people. Take them over there. When you ready to find a person you up, pray for you, and understand your values, even me getting beat, selling drugs, facing. They say I got a mental condition, but I don't believe they ain't give no check. It's damage. It's torture. It's traumatized. It's called breaking every chain. I've been walking with my head high and be just fine, but don't come around with that bad energy. You might not see that. It's gonna get you right over there. Y'all know that song. We can keep it cordial. We can keep it gangster. However you want to go about it. I still say, I know how to talk like I'm on here. I know how to get crunk when I ain't on here. I know how to praise the Lord. I give you 14 Bible verses. I might can give you 20, and the ones on the pulpit can only give you 2. Damn. Once people see and I go on the news, and once people see when I go on the news or whatever, because I never wanted a story, but mother's offspring, excuse me, people is using my keepsake. I have an event planner. I have a praise and worship dancer. I have people who go around when mothers lose and fathers or whoever lose their kids. We make keepsakes. If you can see it, it looks like this, but this is not nobody I lost, but my event planner made these. So we take them around, but mother offsprings use us on Channel 9. So we gonna get a little story because we need some help. I have my business license, my 501(c)(3). We need some sponsors. You really take a village, and you like. I want to take kids on trips. I want to pass. I don't want nothing. God knows what my vision is. He gonna give me everything and more for everybody. But once people not post, everybody not what they post to be. You get it? POST. It's okay. My question, who did your time for? Jesus. Because it ain't them. I don't compete. I done been rich, poor. I was in a big house. I'm in a 3-bedroom house. I mean, a 2, excuse me. I was in a 3-bedroom house. I'm in a 2-bedroom house, and we just fine. They look way better than somebody I done went in that got 8 bedrooms here. If you keep up with the Joneses, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Just like I've been praying on your podcast. God bless you 100 folks for telling this story. I've been watching you, Mr. Jacob, King Jacob. Let me tell you something. What didn't kill you only made you stronger, my brother. Yeah. You better keep sharing the podcast, and I'll keep sharing you. I was sharing you before I even was on here. Because when you manifest and you don't hate, that's when your time comes. You hear me? When you clap and not look at somebody when they come up like, and they'd be the main ones typing cook grass. Man, that's right. What they say, but I ain't them. DEM. Right. Yeah. Right. Don't make me preach on how I'm gonna get that them. I'm gonna tell y'all the difference between them and them. And then I got oh, guess what? It ain't you. I girl, go on my list for help. Don't come over here with them. Go on over there. You hear me? Because I keep saying I'm a phenomenal woman. That's me. You hear me? You click them heels, you don't go. I'm telling you, whatever it is, I got so much in store for my community, man. The same ones that I was damn cleaning up, the same ones I've been selling dope to. That's what I've been filling out. Rehab papers. Some of them can't read. I can. Are you going here? Well, click. If you get out, you're going to fail a lot of times. That's just like me getting my mental together. You're going to fail. Because I was traumatized after my brother stabbed me in the back. Feel me? Still stayed in the neighborhood like a dummy. And still relapsed and went and got that ooh-wop again. You hear me? I was going to give him something to talk about, but now I'm really giving him something to talk about. You hear me? I ain't chopped nothing in 2 years and I ain't went broke. You hear me? I lost everything. I'm talking about everything. When I say everything, we got to come close. Everything, even my hope. Right. Somebody said, what you do? You got a PPP? You got a PPP? Did you go get that list? Bruh, no, I didn't. I had Jesus. Because when you know the word and you're on the street, something ain't going to work out. He going to take you for one of them. He said he'll never leave you nor forsake. So he knew I was tired. You clean up somebody and washing their feet and taking their dope money. I gave him a limit. See, all them other people will let them keep going and bust their heart and keep them going. See, no, I didn't keep them going. That's how I knew. I said, I ain't got that case. Federal charge. Where am I going? And it keep coming. And then this director. Oh, let me tell you about Gary McFadden. I said, oh shit. He thought I was legit, about to write check and everything. I said, oh shit. Let me tell him, I'm about to take that goo up. No, I ain't. I went home and I had a ball in my stomach, but I told him I was legit. After that, honey, that director, man, that be following me 2 years and been incarcerated and speaking on everybody's news and TV and everything. I don't want to tell my director. I don't want to tell them name because they're going to be tagging his name and trying to get that ooh out. I had one girl call me one day say, hey, she supposed to make me a website. I said, hello? I said, you ready? She said, yeah, but next week. I said, what the hell she want then? Oh, let me tell you, I got some clothes in my garage. My trunk. I want to start a foundation like you did. How you do it? I said, hi. where is the website? I mean, I can't even
Yeah,
hear.
yeah. You know what?
I can never lose what you know, but I'm gonna still take it with me. You hear me? Sharing them away. I'll be sharing. I put on for my city. You hear me? I gotta say, I always put on for my city. I try to see Gary fat and big line and like I try to straighten up and work on my my vocabulary, the way I walk and the way I talk. They say you gotta clean up what you messed up, start on like over again. Oh no, but yeah, like I want to be an example. When you yourself, man, it takes too much to be somebody else, bro. Like, and they be inbox me. They won't.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-uh.
Wow. All righty then. Live, raw, and uncut. You know.
I think she might be coming back. I don't know. I
Uh,
heard a beep.
It must lost service.
yeah. Because you was breaking up really bad, so that's probably why I lost service.
Yes, okay, I'll be okay. I'm just saying my work. Give me some of that money. Take them out of town and take the gun off the street.
She's
Put
still
it
breaking up
again.
so bad.
Yeah,
Mentor.
yeah. You're breaking up really bad.
Some people don't even
Are you using your
steal
laptop, cell phone, or what are you using?
a phone.
Yeah, you
It
you
sounds a
breaking up.
little bit better. She
It sounds a
might
little
be
bit
in a
better
good
now.
spot.
Yeah, but you're going back and forth for breaking up really bad. So it sounds good right now.
Now, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
can hear
can
you now.
hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Yeah, like basically, I was just saying, it's okay to be when this village really come together with me. They see I'm changing. I'm gonna keep changing right in front of you. I'm not here to hide nothing. Like I told Mr. Matt Fadden, he wanted me to when the prison can you hear me? When the prisoners come home,
Hmm.
this prison housing, dress them up. I'm about to get out of the storage units I've been in. I hope to God, no, I know God gonna give me a storefront like Salvation Army Family Store. Um, I'm gonna need put you on payroll. People sitting around not doing it, or they don't come. Bring you. My kids about to start hiring.
Yeah, yeah,
Little
yeah. You
kids,
breaking up bad, sweetie.
11.
You breaking up really. You breaking up bad, bad.
Uh, uh, now, no,
Yeah, I can hear you.
dang it. Hello, it ain't
Hello.
gonna work. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you
we
now.
can hear you.
This so ghetto. Can you hear me now? Okay.
It's still like broke up a little bit,
Yeah, it still
like
broke
when
up a
you
little bit.
talk. Yeah. So far, King, what do you think? What do
Well,
you?
I think from
Because she is definitely a survivor.
yeah, she definitely a survivor. From what she went through, even as a child with her father, and then entering the street life, to a life that has no holds barred in it, but still, while in the street life trying to help people, and even though she was
Hmm.
trying to help people, they still tried to set her up for failure. So, you know, and then we're dealing with these, government officials. They want to do this and do that, but we need to know what's the ulterior motive, what's the benefit of them doing this. It has to be
Yeah,
more.
that's what I was thinking about. Like when she mentioned some names that I won't repeat. Um, It's if she's been already doing this for 2 to 3 years and she have a success story and her work has proven, um, why what are we waiting for,
Right.
and like you said, what is the benefit of them? What I love most is that she, in spite of being in the street, so I'm from the hood. Um, and what I love is that the same people that she kind of went out there and she worked with when they was at their lowest points, she was also willing not only to bring herself up, but bring other people up, which is something that we need to do more of in the community. So I salute the queen, and it's amazing what she doing. I know I even had actually ran into, I don't know it was a post of hers or somebody that she had helped, but I
Hmm.
actually heard about the work that she was doing in the community. I think it was like a family that had lost everything, and she kind
Mhm.
of had stood in and helped that family get necessities, as far as being able to put clothes on your back and being able to show up clothed so that you can get to the next step. So I hope to see more community activists like this that share their true story. I too was a teen mom, and I can relate how it is being stabbed in the back. And then one thing that I love is that in spite of everything that she went through, all the trials and tribulations, she never gave up. So that is major. Not giving up even when it's hard to stand up. So so far so good. I just wanted to kind of
I'm
jump
gonna
in there.
keep fighting. I apologize about the connection, but as I was praying just now when the camera started, it started with me because I done been through so much good and bad. I done had prophets over me. When I was 10 years old, they told me my life was gonna be hard. But at the end, I was gonna see victory, and I swear to God, I didn't know when. And I done helped so many people. It's not if I'll be honest with you, even the ones that talk about you now, if I name how many people I help, they know this seat for me. I always get in something caring, and I always want to be there for somebody. And I prayed on it, and I see why.
Make sure you continue to be there for people no
It's okay.
matter what people do. I tell somebody, I told my daughter this recently. She said, the people that you know, they talk about you and they act like you don't know. And I mentioned to her, I said, well, people have
Right.
mouths to talk, so they supposed to talk, but at least when they talk, make sure you dress it up so you look good for the cover of the book that they making. So continue to be who you are, do what you do.
That's
It's not a
next.
lot of people out here that have genuine hearts like you. Um, and your story, like your children are watching you. That's your first fan club. They're watching you, they're counting on you. And the only thing really that you can change in life is yourself. So you change yourself and you show other people by doing it for yourself. I'm not a Charlotte
Hmm.
native, but I
Yes,
can
ma'am.
so relate to what you're talking about when you say the people that you have been around, they talk about you, they watch you, they set you up, things like that. One thing that I would love to see in Charlotte is more unity as it concerns the community
Right.
workers, the
It
advocates,
start
the
here.
nonprofits. I would love to see us, get together more and, be supportive of each other. I think the reason that I always say, I don't think that we need anything else besides one another. We don't have each other, which is what we're lacking. The government officials, they're going to be there. They're going to do whatever it is that they do that benefit them, especially to stay in that
They are
elect
so proud of me.
position. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, if you have a good rapport with them, continue to build with them because that's not an easy thing. But most of all, make sure that you don't let anyone take away what it is that you work so hard for, changing yourself and changing the community and keep that heart that you have, because through your whole story, I don't hear any bitterness. I don't hear you tearing anyone down. I don't hear you, defaming people's
Nope.
character, even down to the people that hurt you. So make sure that you keep that heart that you have and that soul that you have, and there is where it'll make room for you. I'm proud of you, so keep doing what you're doing. But I'll talk a lot too. So King Jacob, is there anything you want to add?
Yes, I just want to say, like when I first heard about you, I'm gonna shout out my man Stargate Cool and my man Mo Commas. They told me about you. They told
Cause
me what you was doing. Told me what you was doing, and they also told me, cause they from Gastonia and they grow up around Mr. Rodney McGill, and so Rodney is their mentors. They're their mentors. So and he was like, man, she's somebody that you need to plug with. And so, I plugged with you. I first talked to your assistant, and she was a little confused about who I was in my position. And I told her who I was. She said, "Oh, you want to talk to the boss lady?" So I said, "Sure, yeah, please." And so
that's
when
me,
we talked,
and they
we got
respect it.
right, right. So we got into the conversation about who you were from your street life to you being a community activist and helping people and just putting all your capital up yourself. And we talked about you doing, homeless meals for the elderly. We talked about bags of clothes that you sent to people who lost their homes, people that are coming out of jail, teaching them how to do resumes, how to fill out applications, giving them a second chance at life. Because when it comes to somebody coming out of prison, a lot of cats be institutionalized and they don't know how to navigate through the world. So to have a guy like you to teach them how to navigate through society is very important. So if they're institutionalized, then that's going to be on their brain and they're going to do something to get back into that institutional place. So with you, you guiding their footsteps and showing them, this is what you need to do. This is how you need to address yourself when you're in the public eye. And this is how you conduct yourself when you're applying for a job. That's very important. So, I just commend you on all your hard work and what you're doing. And I just want to see you just walk into your daily purpose, all the time. And now another question do I have for you. With you, a lot of people that's been in the streets, they have PTSD. They have what we call emotional depression, mental depression, and they have what we call society breakdowns. And when I say society breakdowns, um, when society has had it set up for you and they already think you're gonna fail, if that gets on the inside of you mentally, it disturbs your place of peace. And so with that disturbing your place of peace, that that stagnates your process in a way that most people won't understand.
You got time.
So, that's I think that needs to be addressed
I can
when
answer
it
that.
comes to our black culture and our black society.
It's okay to have PTSD. It still stop. It fucked me up. Excuse me. Fuck me up.
No, you okay.
And
Look, Kendra, we are being ourselves tonight. You can be yourself. You can be your true free self. You don't have to excuse yourself for being yourself. It is perfectly okay on a Just Us show.
whew, look,
And so, how was how
coming out
how
of
did you deal? How did you deal with and if you have any of the things that King Jacob mentioned, how did you
yeah,
and how do
yeah.
you deal with the complex trauma that is associated with your past life and putting it to your current life, and it's and two, being the founder and the president of your organization? Like how do you cope and find balance and all of that?
First of all, I got people working with me that understand, and I told them I take therapy, and I'm trying to show the world that if your kids got died, and like you mental, anything can be mental, anything can traumatize you. It's pain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many black families don't go to counseling?
Oh my gosh, you speaking. Oh my gosh, you speaking. So many. Us as being the melanated culture. I know what my family personally, it's not, it's frowned upon. I've been in therapy and had my children exposed to therapy for a very long time. I believe that it's healthy, but it's not one of those things that I can go to family dinner and feel comfortable enough to talk about and it's acceptable. So, and I come from a large family. So even just looking at my family, if you do go to
Right.
mental health counseling, it is a secret and it's a taboo situation. And a lot of us being melanated people, we don't want to talk about it if we do go. And
Oh,
if
I
we
want to. I
don't
need to
go, we
because
just don't.
I need to because I've been around so many people that's scared to say they take something
Mm-hmm.
or they need something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was that person.
Wow.
I got a doctor. If y'all look him up, his name is Michael A. Smith. He went to prison for messing up people, just
Wow.
writing out stuff to get paid. And I was one of them first people.
Wow.
So I went to jail on that medicine and it messed me up.
Wow.
So I stopped anything, counseling everything. I was like, that shit ain't for me. I went in the kitchen, started selling dope. I ain't want to hear that bull.
Wow.
But the dude who I told you stabbed me, I'm traumatized. I don't trust people, and I keep a little circle, and they done turned on me. So I'm been in fear. So before I go back in this world, I started something last week to show these people. And I've been going to counseling, but there's so many people I'm around, yo. And I'm not gonna say their name. They need to go now. If when I
Mm-hmm.
say immediately, before y'all be on that mud shot, the same dude that stabbed me, 2 years later, I did it to somebody else because their sister was about to fight me, but a dude came and tried to attack me.
Wow.
So I did this. I tried to do the same thing what somebody did to me. And it was one of my close friends. Check your circle. And if you find yourself where you're by yourself, maybe God put you there because you want to date him there.
Mm.
Wow.
I'm glad you said something about the mental part because you're not stupid, you're not cuckoo, you're not dumb. You're probably smarter than
Yeah.
anybody looking at you. But you traumatized, you're fucked up, you need Jesus, and that ain't enough.
Yeah.
I call it a chill pill. And it's okay.
Yes, it is.
So what?
So
Okay,
I'm glad
you
you
know this
said
is
that.
so. Kendra, let me ask you a question. I was
Okay.
talking to a good friend of mine, out of St. Louis, and he said that since he was 6 years old, him and his family sit down and have counseling sessions. None of his family are mental health professionals. He said, but they have what we call the open family session. And he said, his mom be drinking some wine, his dad be sipping some tea, the kids be eating some hors d'oeuvres or drinking some juice, and they just every week on Sunday evening about 6 p.m. everybody tell how their week went, and how they're doing mentally and emotionally,
Oh, I
and
like that.
how,
I'm gonna have to
and,
steal that.
and depending on how they're doing mentally and emotionally, that's when they'll talk about spiritually, how it can change spiritually, and how that this week was going to help them be better in the next week.
I love it.
So and he told me, he's like 47 now, man, and he said we still do it, bro.
I
He
love
said,
it.
he said even when I moved out and I moved to New York, my sister moved to Cali, we would do the free conference call. Now we got Zoom, so we do it over
Nice.
Zoom. And he was like, that that he said that counseling session helped his marriage when him and his wife was going through it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And he said, because she never had that, so she never understood. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I like that. Definitely healthy. Definitely. I love that idea. I'm definitely going to adopt that for me and my friends and family. I
Right,
love it.
right. So that family counseling session, it means a lot, and a lot of people don't understand. They don't have to be blood related. Just like he was telling me, he said, man, this was a play auntie that was over the community center when I was growing up, and she was elderly. She's older now, so but you know uh the wisdom that she shout out to them for years, and just like he said, they would call her, when they felt like their parents wouldn't understand, they would just call her, and then she kind of gradually broke things down for them so they could have that conversation with their parents. Because sometimes it takes another individual that's older than your parents or the same age as your parents to give you that advice so you can break down the situation to your parents so you will feel comfortable and so they can understand where you're coming from. And
Right.
as long as you can do it in a calm, peaceful manner, everybody got to understand it. Because if people are in a rage all the time and they're always fiery and rah rah rah, then nobody's listening because nobody like to be yelled at. So when I'm yelling at you, you yelling at me, who's listening?
And it's more trauma. Like
Right,
that, the raising of the voice, the vibration going in is unhealthy. It's more trauma. And like you said, we get nowhere but back to trauma. Um, so learn I love that idea. I'm going to
and,
steal it. I don't know if Kendra going to steal
Right.
it. I'm
Right.
definitely stealing
Right.
that idea.
Absolutely. Same
right.
here.
So let's talk about Kendra with kindness. You know, KWK, Kendra with kindness. So
Somebody said that.
yeah, so Kendra with kindness. When I seen it, I said that's a pretty unique name for, a nonprofit organization. And then when I heard your story, I just thought about it. So all that you endured, what still makes you kind? What
Oh
still make you
gosh,
say I love you?
yes.
What still make you say, baby boy, you need a hug, baby girl, you need a hug? What still make you say, uh, I'm Kendra and I'm agreeing with kindness? So that's got to be some type of spiritual upliftment, spiritual
That's a
enlightenment.
gift.
Spiritual,
That's a
yeah.
gift
So
that
so
she's
but
sharing.
right, right, right. So it's got to be a gift
Wow.
spiritually that you have. So
Yes.
what is your stance with it, and how far do you want Kendra with kindness to go? And so
To
it
the
seems
top.
like to me it's in Charlotte, but I think with the way society is now, that's a global gift that should be
No,
shared with everybody.
let me cut you off. City, state to state. That's what I manifest.
Okay,
South
okay,
Korea. I done shook to
okay,
South
Wow.
Korea.
I
Dominican
okay.
love
Republic.
it. I
We trying to
love
get
it.
them bikes now to get back and forth to school.
Oh,
I link with a company from Dominican Republic.
Uh huh.
They ship everything in boats for free without no
wow.
501(c)(3) when I didn't even have it.
Wow.
That's city, state to state. I look forward to taking my
Oh,
kids down here to help with them up there on a trip.
Okay.
Uh, Haiti, Katrina. I done shipped stuff there before I even had a store. I if you see how little this little living room and I'm thank God I'm here. I still keep it. I done had houses, cars, and clothes. Nothing matter than me living on this life and having Jesus showing me another way of looking and living. Even with the dude I done talked to after he done got a prison for stabbing me.
Wow.
Everybody got mad at me for forgiving him.
Wow.
Everybody.
But
But
see,
it
see
took
what people don't understand, Kendra, forgiveness. Let's talk about it with the capital F, forgiveness.
Oh
A
God.
lot of
kindness.
time, forgiveness is not for you. It's not for that person, but it's for you to find that inner
Yes.
peace. Because
Yes.
if you walk around with that malice and that hatred in your heart, you can never walk in your daily purpose. You could never
That's
walk in your
right.
daily purpose. So
That's
you can't
right.
have that malice and hatred in your heart. So forgiveness, you did the right thing and keep doing what you're doing.
Yes.
I speak billions for my life, and I got so much other stuff to do with everybody. Like, I want to have Veterans Night, veteran,
Hmm.
because I met this dude. It's okay to have a mental, you know, he
Yes.
got PTSD, not being in the army. He was on his work truck and he was going around his curve, a warranty, a factory warranty on the truck. It caused him a wreck. He killed somebody. They diagnosed with
Ooh.
PTSD. I know this one girl, bipolar. She got raped 3 times, but she a manager of a hospital.
All right. All
I know these
right.
4 people that won't go get a counseling or a pill and they want to transfer it and use powder, but they still gonna be crilled over.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to inspire these people. I went from selling this stuff to taking them to get help and money and me and not money, but like keeping their money. I take money out their check. So I said, bruh, I told this dude last week, you used to spend 250 with me. Give me $50. I put it up every time. I'm gonna get you a wardrobe out this world. And then
Look at this.
I swear to God, I got one crackhead that I don't entitle a crackhead. He got 5 pair of shoes. They said, oh, he gonna sell them. He gonna get shell off them. I ride past him on the porch, clean them every day with toothbrush. And guess what he went and got? He went and got a hit, but he went and bought his tissue, his soap. He got a haircut. He
Look
ain't
at
never did
that.
that without me
Look at
encouraging him.
that.
I got
Look at
one
that.
lady, and I want to say her name because everybody down her. Her name Deborah, and she don't care. Big junkie. Worked dishwasher 3 times. They let her come back for the fourth because nobody ain't working COVID. They said she wasn't gonna make it a day. She on day 7, and I bought her some Crocs. Excuse me, I just lied
Okay.
to you. My daughter was proud of her 7. My daughter's 7, and gave her an old pair of Crocs.
Oh.
My daughter sell lemonade every day, and offer to take
Oh.
her friends to celebration station.
Look at
We'll be
that.
straight. So that's why my daughter and my son is about to hire kids to get them off the street. You go out there and hold a
Wow.
sign. You will go out, just like you. You know how you go out there and sell a Coca-Cola bottle, but it ain't you on it. My kids, city, state, and they know
I
what they
love
mama
it.
did. I'm transitioning for them because nobody ain't selling drugs here. I got a 12th grader. They thought they wasn't gonna make it. He a running back. Look him up, Markel McKinney. I
Hey.
got one coming
Hey
up under
now.
him, 10 years old, running back. They call him road runner, freight train.
Okay.
I got a daughter that
All
love to
right.
do makeup already. That's all in my stuff, and she probably do it better than this. And she want to be a
Okay.
babysitter because she love to take care of kids.
Oh.
And every time she got $20 in her pocket, they mama probably ain't got no more EBT. Mom, we go in the store.
A little Kendra.
Mom, can we buy them
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
And I'm like, use her, Lord. She was in a car wreck. They thought she wasn't gonna make it. She had concussion and everything. My baby came out stronger than ever and praying
Yes.
for me and her
Yes.
daddy. I know I'm doing something right. I put on their head. head, their feet, their mouth, and if they mess up, that's on them.
Wow.
I never
God
gave up
bless
on
your
my
soul,
kids.
Kendra.
Only time I get
God bless your soul, man.
just
Yes.
just like my son, he been giving me hell for a year, treat me like a bottom of dog poop. I did my mama like that. You get what you read what you say, hear me, but I ain't giving up on him. I bet you hit 12th grade.
That's right. That's
And I'm
right.
gonna keep pushing with that boy with my head high. You ain't running around
That's
like you
right.
blindside. We don't need you. No way, no way, not then, not now. They try to look at you when you ain't got much money, but when you give love, prayer, peace, and discipline and guidance, that's why he made it. He come in out of house for last year. I let him come back. I let him leave. I let him come back. People take up for him. They send him back. But one thing he been protected. Cause I excuse my language, I take this wig off and pray so hard to keep
Hey,
him.
so if you take the wig off and praying so hard, how you know the wig ain't praying with you?
Oh, he
Hey.
on there. Keep on keeping up. Hey, I pray for some Brazilian. I said coming. It may not come when you want it. I went from making wigs to buying Brazilian. Look at the Lord. Oh, Lord. I
King, you're a
love,
mess.
I want to tell y'all something else because I know they're going to rewatch this. You might not be getting beat like this in domestic violence, but the mouth is worse than the hand.
Oh
You got to get
gosh.
your
Yes.
own self a crown, kings and queens, before you can interact and be together and shine bright. So my man that I was with, we just got to find ourselves. Because that
Hmm.
verbal is just like the message.
Yeah.
I didn't earn this crown for nobody else but myself. I got other
Oh,
people like,
they verbal
I
abuse is
got
still
people
under
like
domestic
Queen.
violence. That is
I
a part
got
of
my
domestic
nails done today.
violence.
They be like, Queen, I done put my hair on today. I got my hair done. I got people used to work and rock around like Sealy on Color Perfect. They'll
You
call
know
me
what?
like, look at me, I'm going to work or I got a job. And I ain't let him talk to me like this today. And he ain't black my eye. I called 911. I said, yeah, girl,
Go ahead.
you got to.
Surviving. I love it.
On my chest say only the strong survive. That was my first tattoo. I was going through any and everything. They was like, "Eh." But every time I look in the mirror and I
Yes.
brush my teeth, I don't just pray for me. Anybody I just didn't name, I might not be talking to them. I know what they're going through. I still ain't addressed. But I played a role in that life and I know it went. I went dim no matter what they say. That's why I'm in this seat. I'm gonna have money to have beauty days and take your kids on trips and I can leave food on people's porch without them saying they ain't got nothing in there. We know you smoked that up and you still hungry. It's okay. You still
Yeah.
gotta feed the high.
Yeah.
Cause one day you're gonna get tired of that. If you're not, you're gonna krill over.
Yeah.
It's
Wait.
heaven or hell. They
Wow.
made that in the Bible and they made a song by Pastor Troy. If heaven or hell was vice versa. Whichever you
Hmm.
wanted, I can give you either way. In the gospel say she unstoppable. In the hood they say she big period. In the middle, I'm chosen. You don't know what it is. I fight battles every day. It's up to you to keep fighting. Who gonna knock who out first? I'll knock you out in the street and I'll knock this devil out every morning. You hear me? And I come out standing
Okay.
tall. That's why I want to be a YouTuber. Because I got a
Well,
lot to say.
King Jacob can help you with that. King Jacob. She wanted the YouTube.
Okay. Okay. Well, she got my number. She can
I
call me.
came this far. What
I
I
can definitely help
survived
her.
from. If I survive a nigga, you better keep pushing. You hear me? I used to be in jail and I see dudes like, hey, what you in here for? Keep pushing. I used to nurse people in jail to where I'm gonna get this lady. I said, shit, I might as well have church in here. I used to be like, let me get some Hawaiian punch in Greece. I used to go to church. After they gave me my sentence, which let's not talk about that. They call me in the middle of the night. They say, Hunter, OTW. I was like, what the fuck? What happened? Jesus got me out of there.
Come on
They
now.
lied on me. Hit me. They tried to bury me. They didn't realize I was a seed. I was supposed to do 5 years. I did 5 months. You hear me?
Wow. How
They
amazing.
found the truth. But they set me in there to clean me up to show my ass that I wanted to go to that yard.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to cook
Mm-hmm.
swolls and chili beans and nachos. I was feeding everybody within withdrawal. They said, hey, y'all better shut up, Kendra sleep. I had mad respect. They knew it was on church on Tuesday and Sunday. If you was going with me, you better put that lipstick on. You better quit acting like you're going through because you're going home.
Hey,
I
come
had
on
people
now.
leaving before me. I had this one lady saying, who is this singing? I found myself in church in jail, shouting like hell. I'm talking about sweating. My feet was burning. And the people that don't know God, they look like, what the hell is she doing? I came like, I feel like praising Him. And God got me out of there. My kids were so damn happy they ain't never went out their mama. I was taking care of them from in there. When you had that goo wop and you do right, you say, hey, and they really got you. And to be the one, none that got me. You know, they got me all right. You lose everything, you reap so much more. And they big man now, but I'm still gonna help them. You got to put the dope up. You're killing them. And then you're gonna feel bad if you go serve your grandma or your cousin and you don't know what's in it, you're gonna kill them too. Just stop. Just stop. I promise you
Well,
it'll make a way. If you
I
the
know that's right.
gun, I want to have a John P. Key did it. He gave a reward and stuff when they came and put all the guns in the box.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be able. I speak billions. I pay you to put that AK, that that 9 in that box. Cause the ones I'm really talking to, they trying to get somebody. Just like me, I was gonna get somebody for trying to kill me. You could say one word to me like, boo, bitch. Oh, I was gonna get you because you was that dude who stabbed me. I was traumatized.
Wow.
I try not
Wow.
to be in tight circles now, but I noticed that I got this incorporation and I want to vent, and I got people working for me that's not even getting paid. That's how you know they're solid. Ooh, they ain't seen nothing else, you hear me? Because they believe in this, you hear me? They go to
Yeah.
work and come to my stores. I got one girl, mama, that just died, and then her father-in-law died a week, and they call her Purpose. She appraised as a little Portia Cornelia. We're gonna have her have Ticketmaster. She danced with a purpose, but she 20 something, and she had to take over a big family. So her sister wouldn't go to the state. I got one that got cerebral palsy, Lori. The one you talking to, she do all my internet and picking up my pickup donations. I already got it lined up. When I go to Dominican
Blessings.
Republic, they going too. When I get
Blessings.
blessed, they getting blessed too.
Blessings.
They
Blessings.
never
Bless.
left forsake me. I got it all mapped out. They say write the vision
Blessings.
and make it plain. It's
That's
here.
right. That's
But let me
right.
tell you why I ain't gonna do nothing else. I'm gonna tell you, okay? I'm on some medicine, right? And I'm doing my counseling. But Dr. Smith still got me traumatized. I feel in myself that I need something to stop the anxiety because that's what get me triggered about the street life, about the map and power. You know, you can't do that. I'm gonna have protection, not by me security and police officers because they're proud of me like my vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
But I was talking to my counselor, and I want to say this. publicly. It's not the seventh floor. There's not nobody gonna shoot nothing on. I want to be an example. I want to be an inpatient because I'm about to see billions of people worldwide that's fighting worse than I am. And I'm not the only one that doctor messed up. It's a list.
Mm.
And even
Hmm.
if you down that list, I know people. I said, I monkey see, monkey do. I leave they follow one by one. They came. You hear me?
Mm.
This gonna open up somebody else. So next week I'm gonna leave y'all, okay? Cause I don't want it. I got so much in store for me, bro, that I ain't ready for it. I'm ready.
Alrighty then.
We're at 11:05.
Yeah.
It's okay not to
Well.
be okay. Nobody heard this. Nobody didn't say this. This is volunteer. You hear me? I have to get up here. It's okay not to be okay. But I want to keep
Oh
leading
yeah.
God to where other people, I'm gonna get off here. This is the last thing. And that other people done told this. People done told somebody else to do this, but they ain't want to do it. I know
Mm-hmm.
5 people. But once I do it, I bet you they go. I'm going.
Well, you're a leader, Kendra.
Yeah, and just keep leading by example.
That's
You know,
right.
live raw and uncut tonight with Survivor Queen Kendra. Kendra with kindness, man, Charlotte, North Carolina, man, you know. The Just Us show with Queen Unique,
704.
King Jacob, and Kendra, I'm here. You got my number, so and
Yeah, me too,
definitely.
Kendra. Like I'm in Charlotte actually, so tonight won't be our last night seeing one another. I'll make sure that I reach out to you and see how we can work together and support you as well
Absolutely.
from this and our organization like to support as well. Even though we made a disclaimer that this was not a part of the Unique Blessings nonprofit organization,
Oh,
but
she absolutely.
because we do have a nonprofit organization, and we all about collaboration and seeing how we can really contribute to the work in the community. So we'll definitely. I'm a cosmetologist by trade, so if I can offer
Ah,
some
my mom is a
services,
director for Paul Mitchell.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
And
definitely.
I
So
meet
if I
so many
can,
people, and I'm gonna get off here. When you let go of dead weight, you become heavier weight, and you'll meet the positive
okay,
people. You attract the positive people. You attract positive spirit,
yes.
and they've been coming.
Yes, yes. So I'm definitely gonna make sure. I'm sure I have tons of stuff too. I can donate to you as well.
I
And
take
so
it. I got a list of
yes.
people in need, about 5
Uh,
sheep.
okay, okay, definitely. King Jacob told me today that I need to get rid of some of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
People
Mm-hmm.
ain't us
shopaholic a
to look
little
like
bit.
that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
I look
it was
forward to
a
meeting you.
pleasure. It was definitely a pleasure having you on the Just Us show. Like I said, I look forward to seeing you beyond this point and continue to do what you're doing in the community. We definitely need people like you. Continue to be kind, continue to be a survivor, and show others how to survive. So I thank you, gratitude to you,
You
and
welcome.
I'm here for you.
It's not
So
over.
King
It's
J,
up. City,
oh
city,
yeah,
state to state, bulletin boards and everything. You know what I'm saying? What didn't kill me only made me stronger. You understand? My
That's right.
cousin
That's
said
right.
exactly.
misunderstood and unstoppable.
Oh
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. That's right. So, Queen, we appreciate you coming through, and we'll definitely be in touch. You have a blessed night, and
You
stay
too.
encouraged and keep inspiring others all across the world.
And
I sure will.
where can we find Queen Kendra at if anyone is looking for her or see this podcast that would like to donate?
Next week, y'all hold on. I got a cash out, but like you don't do that. That's not professional. No.
I
My
mean, if you want
website
to
is
put your
loading.
Cash App out there, you never know what's going to happen. You're more than welcome to put your Cash App as long as it's okay with King Jacob. It's okay with me.
Hey,
It's,
So social media handles. If you have a place that you be normally, you take your
yes,
donations.
yes,
Just
ma'am.
kind of give us
mhm.
that information.
My cash app is $$ CEO Kendra. You can put Kendra with comments in the mirror. I want to say that we do have some working on the
She's
website.
breaking
It'll
up. You're
be
breaking
up
up
this
again.
Thursday.
Kendra, you breaking up.
Can you
So
hear me?
what you can do, um, you can in the comment section on the live, you can actually put your foundation, your Facebook page on there, and for those that want to donate, just tell them to contact you directly to your Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
All
then
right.
if she's tagged in this the show, correct? I mean,
Yeah.
King Jacob, or
Yeah.
if you can put her name down on so people can just directly connect with her if they would so choose.
I sure will.
Thank
Okay.
y'all.
Not a problem. All right. Peace
All
and
right,
blessings,
thank you.
everybody. Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.
When you get
Yes.
out here, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent, one for another. Amen.
Amen. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Queen.
All right. Peace.
All right, peace.